Happy Monday, storytellers. Carrie Severson here, your host of the Soulful Storyteller and your friendly storyteller trainer. So, since it's Monday, and in Mondays we talk about mantras, manifestations, intentions, and all that good stuff, I have an incredible story to share with you. Here's the reason I like to incorporate mantras and manifestations in a storytelling group. A lot of times the stories that we want to tell start with the stories that we create in our heads. And writing is such a there's so much internal work that goes with writing that it's important that we're consistently working on our own head trash stories and putting a little power and intention into them. Okay, so this morning I had a super powerful meditation, super relaxing weekend, really powerful week in Utah. Did a ton of story energy readings last week and really got to know myself and my energy and my body and the reaction that I have to doing readings in here on a big scale, reading a couple people at a time and so on and so forth. I feel very grounded. And my meditation this morning, I decided to call in, make this week a really powerful week. I'm heading to Dallas later this week to work with Dana and Mission Purpose Business. And so I'm manifesting some big stuff. So in my meditation, I got really grounded. I ran my energy. I asked, I love it. I feel really good whenever I close my eyes and do that. I set my intentions to call in and sign 4 new storytelling clients this week and 10 new story energy reading bookings. So that's not necessarily doing all 14 new clients this week. It's more signing letter of integrities, getting payment, and scheduling. So I have this new client one-on-one special running for the month of April. It's a story session with me for $220. And then I have story energy readings, 30 minutes for $67. So I journaled about what it would feel like to have those intentions as my reality, where the money would go, how it would feel, why it's important to me. And then I asked for guidance on steps I should take, inspired action I should take. So for me, creating mantras and meditating and understanding the work of manifestation isn't just about the right mindset, the right energy work. It's about putting that into reality and a little inspired action behind it. So here's where it starts to get really cool and why I want to share this with you today. So the guidance that I got back. I had a client published last week on Better After 50. Better After 50 is read by more than 3 million women, and all these women are going through some sort of transition in life. And my client Holly was published last week, and I got some guidance to not only share her story, but share the story behind the story. How did that story come to be? And so if I was guided to send out an e-blast about that, share that e-blast on LinkedIn and then my blog, and then talk about it here. So whenever I work with a client on their story, I meditate ahead of time. I ask for guidance on what story we're supposed to share. And I get messages, I get images, and I'll get feelings. So this image I got with Holly was very specific. And sometimes the images I get are metaphors. But I didn't think this one was. I thought this one was an actual image of Holly's past. And I saw her sitting in a dark room behind a stack of boxes. And so when I got on the call with Holly, I said, does that mean anything to you? And she says, actually, when my ex was trying to hurt me, I would hide in my closet behind a bunch of shoe boxes. And I purposely created a little pathway so that I could get there. And when she left her husband and she went to go buy her own home, she purposely purchased a home with a walk-in closet so that she could sit in this walk-in closet and pray and meditate and cry and scream or whatever else she had to do. And she never once thought her connection to closets was a story. I knew it was. So I did what I do when in my storytelling sessions, I ghost wrote for her, and she pitched it to Better After 50, and it was picked up within a couple of hours. And the editor is really interested in working with Holly on speaking at an upcoming event. So I shared that in my e-blast and on LinkedIn and in my blog. And then I got, so inspired action, intention, feeling it real, some inspired action behind it, and this is where the cool stuff comes in. So I send that e-blast out, get some response. People are really excited. This is fabulous. Congratulations. And then I get a download to reach out to my past clients and ask them, do you know of anybody who's looking to get published? Do you know of anybody who's looking to get a story energy reading? If you are, I'd be happy to send you my 5-day marketing plan for free as an incentive. And as I'm doing that, I'm so focused over here on this like little inspired action behind my intention that out of the blue from LinkedIn comes a message unlike anything I've ever received before. A, it's from a man, and B, he asks me if we can have a call to talk about his story and intention around speaking engagements. So I've worked with men before on their story, but it's usually blogging or some mindset work. It's never been a personal essay. And on Wednesday, I have a new connection call with somebody who has a ton of stories to share, could easily be published in magazines like Entrepreneur, Fortune, Success, Inc. And we're going to talk about creating a very specific package for him, unlike anything I've done before. So out of the blue, after putting my intentions out there, putting some energy behind it, creating inspired action behind it, out of the blue, total left field comes an opportunity unlike ever before. And that is the power of Mondays, the power of intention, and feeling it real. So my dear sweet storytellers, I hope that inspires you. I hope that gives you some good juice to get you through the day and create your own incredible mantras for yourself. If I can help you with your story, if you're looking for a story energy reading, please reach out. Otherwise, make it a beautiful day and happy storytelling.